It's Pastor Seth here with you, and thanks so much for being with me this Holy Week. This video is for Good Friday, and I just hope and pray that you are able and have been able to meditate on what Jesus did for you. If you're his follower, if you're not his follower, that you would consider that he died on the cross for your sins to save you. And I've just been going through a few texts related to the crucifixion. We're going to celebrate on Sunday Easter, which is the celebration of his resurrection from the dead, this cataclysmic event that shook the world. It transformed people. And I mean, it's just amazing, and I hope you will participate in that in some way. But in Mark chapter 15, Jesus is on the cross. Been on the cross for about 6 hours. Mark 15:33, it says, "And when the 6th hour had come, there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour." So the 6th hour is probably about lunchtime, noon. The 9th hour is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He was crucified about 9 a.m. in the morning, so he's on the cross for about 6 hours total, which incidentally is way shorter than a normal crucifixion would take. That's why when you get to the end and they come and say, "Hey, Jesus is dead," Pilate's like, "He's dead? Really? Already?" How could that be? People don't die in 6 hours by crucifixion. That's the point. It's supposed to be prolonged and terribly painful. It says, at the 9th hour, Jesus cried with a loud voice, "Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?" See, there was the physical agony, being whipped, bones out of joint, the crown of thorns, nails pierced through feet and wrists, being unable to breathe. That's what crucifixion ultimately was. It was suffocation, slowly, being mocked, all of that. But here Jesus says something else. He says, my God, why have you forsaken me?" There's another aspect to the crucifixion. It's the aspect of God the Father doing what he and God the Son, Jesus, had determined to do to save people, was to satisfy the demands of righteousness, the demands of cosmic justice. That sin had to be paid for all the devastation that it had caused through the years and would cause in the future. It had to be atoned for. And so he took that. You just think of the wrath of the Almighty Creator of the universe, who created everything good, and humanity just is going away from him as fast and hard as they can, and creating devastation in the process. You think of God's wrath at things like the Holocaust and genocide and abuse for all time. All the atrocities that have ever been committed, God is terribly, justly, rightly upset about those things because they mar and destroy people created in his image. And he takes all of that, all of the wrath, all of the justice, and in the person of Christ, he pours it out and visits it on him on the cross. It's so much more than the physical agony and pain. It is separation from God, something Jesus had never experienced. It is experiencing his complete wrath, something he never experiences. So he cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Friend, meditate on that. That's what Jesus went through for you and for me. The only right response to that, I think, is to love him as a result. Meditate on it this Holy Week.